Hey everyone, it is your host OG. Welcome back to an amazing Funko Pop packing up video. So today is April 22nd as I'm making this video. Now, I don't move into my new apartment until July 3rd, which is yes, in a couple months from now. And I decided to start packing up my Funko Pops now, then later, and you may be asking why. Well, before I know it, it's going to be July 3rd, and I feel like I'm going to be falling behind with all the packing stuff. So I decided to do it now, because why not? And to give you guys a brief idea of how many Funko Pops I have about a total of 115 Funko Pops, including my bitty ones, and 2 packs as well. So, without further ado, let me show you guys all of the Funko Pops that I have. Okay, so I used to have a lot of Funko Pops up there, but now they're mostly down here. But there is a few Funko Pops right here, as you guys can see, including the bitty ones, which is pretty cool. We got these Funko products right here of FNAF as well, including an out-of-the-box Bumblebee. We got a buttload of Funko Pops right here on top of this tote, which consists of FNAF and Transformers. And inside of these two totes, there is Naruto Shippuden Funko Pops, which consists of 29 in total, which is absolutely insane. Right here, I got about 2 to 3 piles of Funko Pops. These ones, I'm going to be selling them. I don't care for them anymore. These ones are a mixture of me selling them since I have duplicates, and most of them are going to be for my collection. I have more Funko Pops in there, more in there, in which all of those will be going out for sale. These ones, however, are more Naruto Shippuden Funko Pops, in which I will be keeping them in my collection. So therefore, that's a total about over 30 Funko Pops in Naruto Shippuden alone. And then over here, I got a buttload of Funko Pops, in which consists of some Marvel, Kansas City Chiefs Funko Pops, Transformers, and some horror Funko Pops as well. And right here, as you guys can see, I do have some Funko Pop protectors, but this is not going to be enough for all of the Funko Pops that I need to put protectors on, because I have more Funko Pops and protectors. And as you guys know, every protector of these packaging costs about $10 at Walmart, and there's only 5 of them. So basically, I'm paying about $2 a piece for a Funko Pop protector. At the end of this video, I won't even be obviously anywhere near done in packing up my Funko Pops, because I want every single Funko Pop that I have to have a Funko Pop protector with them. Plus these 2 FNAF Funko Pops that I just got, Withered Bonnie and Withered Foxy. I just got them both at Hot Topic yesterday, and I just saw that Hot Topic, my local one, just posted on their Instagram that they just received the Withered Chica. So now I will have to go get that one as well tomorrow. And here's Withered Freddy and Mangle, in which I still need to collect in the near future. I honestly don't know how I'm going to be doing this, but I guess without further ado, let's start putting Funko Pops in their Funko Pop protectors, I guess. And also, I guess, just to clarify, the Funko Pops that I will be keeping, they're going to be going into these totes. Now, I do believe that I'm not going to have enough space for all of these Funko Pops, so I will be getting another tote in the near future, maybe tomorrow. But I will get another tote, and the Funko Pops that I don't want, they're going to be going into like those 2 cardboard boxes right there. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, so since if I'm going to be beginning this video, I may as well start off with opening all of these Funko Pop packages of the Funko Pop soft protectors. Because why not? You know, just to give me like a head start, you know? Get this over with so then I can just start packing up all the Funko Pops in these things right here. Now, I don't know how I'm going to be editing this video. Obviously, the future me will know. But either I will be doing a time-lapse of me going through all of this, so you guys don't get bored out of your minds of watching me pack up all my Funko Pops, or I'll just edit it out bit by bit, just so I can just jump to the conclusion of every outcome of how my journey of packing up my Funko Pops is looking at the end. So, I'll see you guys in a bit once I'm done bringing out all of these Funko Pop protectors out of these packaging. Alright, here we have a buttload of Funko Pop protectors. As you guys can see, there's about like 22 of them right here, 21 probably. So that's obviously not going to be anywhere near the Funko Pops that I need to put Funko Pop protectors in, but that's okay. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, I think what I'm going to be doing first is actually folding all of these Funko Pop protectors into place, so therefore they're in their designated shape, so then I can put in all the Funko Pops easily without any hesitation of me not fitting them in properly. Luckily for you guys don't have to suffer through this, unlike me. I have to do this about 20 times, which is going to be great, you know, love it. Plus, I have a total of 115 Funko Pops, which is crazy. I never thought I'd make it this far in how many Funko Pops I have. But, you know, clearly, it's gotten to the point where I just don't have the room for them. But is that going to stop me from collecting Funko Pops? No. I'm still going to be collecting Funko Pops, no matter what. Because it's just a bad habit, I guess, you know? There has been a lot of people that have told me to stop collecting because they've seen how many I have. But to be honest, I can't stop, man. There's no way I can stop collecting these. Like, they look really cool online when I see like YouTube videos about them. But then when I see them off in person, oh, they're so good. Like, you just can't resist. Well, especially me. I cannot resist when I see a Funko Pop that I enjoy, especially if I know it's going to be a great addition to my collection. Now, fun fact, I did finish watching Naruto Shippuden basically almost a week ago now, which is crazy to think about. So at the moment, I have about like a bit over 30 Funko Pops of Naruto Shippuden alone. I do plan in the near future to collect as many Naruto Shippuden Funko Pops as I can. Yes, it's going to be a hassle just because there's so many of them, but I do, you know, plan on getting most of them just so my mission can be accomplished. But then yet again, you know Funko, they're just going to keep releasing more Funko Pops in the near future. As of, they're also making some original Naruto Funko Pops. Not Naruto Shippuden, but just Naruto, like the normal anime. Which is pretty cool, in which, you know, I will be watching. Or, I already finished, but I will be collecting them as well. I believe that they're making a Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura. I could care less for Sakura, man. Or Tenten. But, you know, in the near future, I will be picking them up as well. And if I do pick them up, they're going to be, like, way behind in my Funko Pop collection. Like, I'm going to make sure that they're not in plain sight of you, because those two, I don't know. Those two characters are not my favorite at all in the anime. Also, let me know. Do you guys keep your Funko Pops out of the box? And if you guys do so, do you guys throw away the box? Or do you guys keep the box somewhere that you know if in case you need to put your Funko Pops back into the Funko Pop box, you guys can put them back? Or do you guys put them in soft protector cases or hard protector cases, you know? That'd be pretty cool to know if anyone decides to comment down below. Because me personally, to begin with, I never really considered putting any of these Funko Pops in protector cases. But then, the more I got them, the more Funko Pops I got, and the more less space I had, and then I started like clustering them all together, I felt unsafe about the boxes being the way they were. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna collect these. I'm gonna buy more of these, so then, you know, the Funko Pops can stay in pristine condition as long as possible. Alright, I have officially made it to the last one. So now I no longer have to deal with that. Now I can officially put all of my Funko Pops, or a majority of them, into these soft protected cases, which is going to be fun, to say the least. And to give you guys an overview of how they look, this is all of the Funko Pop protector cases right here, which is insane. This is what $40, maybe even $50 looks like. Wow. Alright, so now I'm going to be collecting as many Funko Pops as I can, and I'm going to be putting them right here. I think what I'm going to start off with is the Funko Pops that I'm going to be selling off first. So, that's going to be interesting because, you know, luckily for me, There's some out of the box Funko Pops that, you know, don't need a protective case, which is pretty cool. But most of them already have a protective case, which is honestly even better because it saves me, you know, time and stuff. So this one from Toy Story doesn't have one. Both SpongeBob's already have them. Good Guy Chucky doesn't have them. I'll show you guys the Funko Pops up close in person as well. We got a Chucky Funko Pop right here that I need to put in. This Peter Paz Funko Pop also needs to be put in a Funko Pop protected case. Balrog from Street Fighter, if that's how you pronounce this guy's name, needs to be one. So basically half of this pile needs one. Okay. I think next up I'm going to be doing the FNAF Security Breach Ruined Funko Pops and the normal Security Breach Funko Pop. Right here, as you guys can see, I'm going to be putting all of these in protected cases, which is going to be great. Okay, so at the moment, these are the Funko Pops I'm going to be starting off with. So we got both Funko Pops from the same set of Chucky. You know, these two need to go in a Funko Pop protector case. Benson from Toy Story needs to be in a Funko Pop protector. Balrog, Green Lantern, in which I regret buying. Peter Pez, Travis Kelce. We got Ruined Roxy, Ruined Chica, Eclipse, and Sun and Moon. We also got Michael Myers, Katie, and Shang-Chi. So these are the first few set of Funko Pops that I'm going to be starting off with. Alright, so who do I start off with? Alright, you guys can't see me, but that's fine. Alright, I'll just go down here, I guess. I'm like an old man now. Alright, I guess I'll do this. Yeah, I won't take off the sticker. I was going to take off the sticker that's on here, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, I think I'm going to start off with this Funko Pop right here, just because. So, let's put this bad boy in here. If I can. There we go. And now, I gotta do this 20 more times. Which is also going to be a pain, but it's also going to be satisfying to see all of these Funko Pops without a protective case inside of a protective case at the end. So, that's okay. So, I'll see y'all when I'm done. Okay, so I officially have all of the Funko Pops that I showed you guys, all in Funko Pop protected cases. I'm not even nowhere near half being done with putting Funko Pop protectors in any of the Funko Pops. So therefore, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Funko Pop protectors to put in to Funko Pops. So without further ado, let me do the remaining Funko Pops that I have up there. And then if I have some leftover Funko Pop protectors, I will be putting them onto some Naruto Shippuden Funko Pops that I have. Alright, so you know what? I think I'm going to end the video here actually, just because I've been recording for over half an hour. Obviously for you guys, it's not probably going to be anywhere near half an hour probably, hopefully. So in the next video, I will be putting majority of the Funko Pops in that brown box or that one. And the other Funko Pops will be going into these totes as well. So stay tuned for part 2. This is just going to be part 1. So who knows, maybe there is going to be more than 2 parts into this series. But you know, that's going to be fun because, you know, it's going to give me something to do as well. Not only just pack them up, but also make content for you guys. But that's also pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see y'all very, very soon. Peace.